Who's the best YouTube golfer? We're going to go over the top creators on YouTube for the golf industry. And we're not talking about their content. We're talking about skill level. Who are the best golf YouTubers? That's what we're going to go over today. The minimum requirement you had to have is 1 to 2 videos per month to actually be considered a creator, content creator, documenter, whatever you want to call it. I have separated everybody into 5 tiers. And if I did leave anybody out, leave a comment below and I may do a part 2. So let's get into it, boys. It's another day in the office. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm Luke Peavy. I make golf content / document. If you like that kind of stuff, welcome along. Tier number 1. Numero uno. We have 2 guys who are in the top tier. No, it's not me. I know. It is Bryson DeChambeau. Now, he really does a lot of documenting, and he has hired people to come along him and really document the behind the scenes, which is very, very cool to see because you see him on TV, but you kind of want to see the behind the scenes things that go along with Bryson and kind of seeing his actual character and kind of what he's like. So I actually am thankful for Bryson to get on the platform in the last few months, and he is a pretty cool guy. I know he's injured right now, so he loves working out. He wants to transform the game in every way. So I do like him in that way. He is definitely an interesting character, but he does him. He does him. Hitting the ball further for him has actually helped him, and his consistency has helped him in his golf game. So I don't recommend it for everybody, but it definitely has helped him, and he has 246,000 subs, so he grew pretty fast. Number 2, we have Wesley Bryan. He has made it on the board. He was injured for a while, but he is getting back. I think he's finally made his first start. I think I watched that the other day on the Bryan Bros channel with George, and Wesley had a win back at the RBC, and that was a few years ago, but he's a heck of a player. Short game, unreal, awesome guy. Really like Wesley. And actually, fun fact about Wesley is he's one of, I think, 11 people that won 3 times on the web.com back then, Korn Ferry now. So it gave him an automatic exemption straight into the PGA Tour for that current year, which is really cool to see. So that's the only 2 I have in top tier number 1. So let's get into top tier number 2. Number 2, top tier, I have, this is probably coming as a shock, Luke Kwan. Luke Kwan has roughly 40,000 subscribers. He's a heck of a player. Played at Oklahoma in his college days. He won on PGA Tour China. He came over here to Korn Ferry, and he's still chugging along. He has a great swing. He has great content. I love his content. It's very informational. If you guys like informational stuff, he is very good at that kind of stuff. So I highly recommend Luke Kwan, and it's very high quality content. Second, we have Carl Phillips. Carl Phillips is still in college, which is kind of funny because his dad actually posts all his stuff. So is it really Carl? I don't know, but I can tell you, if you've ever watched one of his videos, he said, "Here's Carl here. Oh, Carl doesn't look too pleased with that shot," and it's like 5 feet from the hole. Carl's a heck of a player. Definitely going to be on tour one day. It's just cool to see his shot-by-shot rounds. His dad does that. I've kind of done that in my past, in the summer tournaments. I'll definitely do that again back when I actually have tournaments. His channel has, I think, around 37,000 subscribers, so still pretty big. I mean, that's a pretty good amount. And the last one in tier 2 we have is George Bryan. George Bryan with the Bryan Bros is a really, really good golfer. He has a great swing. I like George. He's been really cool to me. George has played on the Latin America tour and had one top 10 finish there, finished T4th, and he is a great ball striker. Now that he kind of does a little bit more content, he is not as in the peak performance as he was, but he is still a great golfer. Actually, in college, when he played for South Carolina, he was low medalist with Russell Henley, and they went into a playoff. He eventually lost to Russell, but Russell's on the PGA Tour, so George, you're a heck of a player if you're watching this today. Then we have Tier 3. So Tier 3 is the most crowded of the 5 tiers that I have. First, we have Micah Morris. Micah's a great golfer, great ball striker, hits it a mile. Like, whenever you watch their channel, it's like, how is he hitting the ball that far? Like, it's like something stupid long. It's, oh, I hit a 5-iron. How far was it? Oh, it was like 225. What? What are you hitting, nukes? Dude, like, Micah is long. I don't know how. I mean, I need to play with you, Micah, because you would probably outdrive me by, like, no joke, like 40 to 50 yards. But Micah is recently turned pro, and so it's exciting to see his adventure. And if you guys want to see that, go check out his channel. He has 213,000 subscribers. I think he's trying to take it more serious. He's been on the Good channel, which is a little less serious as golf channel, but it's really fun to have a lot more people along the golf content to really make golf kind of fun again, because there are a few people out there that they just don't enjoy golf. They think it should be serious all the time, which I'm not that way. I like competitive golf. I don't like to be serious all the time. Hopefully one day, me and Micah, we'll get a little match going. Which brings me to myself, Luke Peavy. Hey, Bill, I'm in the mood for a switch up. I mean, if you haven't seen this kid play, he's an absolute sandbagger. Short game is crazy. Now, he could improve a little bit on his ball striking, which he is actually doing right now. And I did have a 72 stroke average in competitive play, so that just speaks for itself. And I also have the least amount of subscribers in this whole thing with 5K. Next, we have Garrett Clark. Now, I put Garrett and Micah in the same boat because you see their Saturday match or Sunday matches all the time. They're pretty even. Now, they go through like hot streaks every once in a while, but I really respect Garrett because he has really built up the social media platform for YouTube golf. He's a heck of a player, short game, really good. He, if you go back and watch his actual tournament vlogs or tournament shot by shots in college, he did have a 68 in there and was pretty solid, even though he only hit like 2 fairways. So he's a really good scrambler. Over the years, he has gotten way better on his ball striking because he's playing a lot more. Now, I do believe if he actually was practicing, he could become probably into a tier 2 player because he has a lot of raw talent. And he has 555,000 subscribers. Garrett, you're on a roll. Heck of a content creator. One of the best trick shotters in the game. Next, we have Andrew Jensen. Andrew Jensen has some really cool stuff. I actually used to watch a lot of his videos. He does a lot of playing golf, which I like that. I like to see people kind of play golf and see how they kind of stand. Andrew actually has a new series going on right now. It's Break 70. Was on some mini tour kind of things. He had a kid. So when you get a kid, everything changes. Thank God I'm not there yet. Yeah, Andrew's a great golfer. 38,000 subscribers. We have Ben Hadden. Ben Hadden is also a fellow NAIA golfer, representing the NAIA right here. Ben was like top 5 at the national championship for this year. He's a great golfer. I like his stuff. He's pretty funny guy. He has 7,000 subscribers. He's very informational, has a lot of great stuff, and is a really good golfer. Next, we have Hogan Malthan. It ain't no thing to do my thing, it's what I did the best. Hogan is a part of Bryson DeChambeau's crew. I've never seen girls love golf more because his TikTok pops up and girls are just all over this man. But this guy can absolutely play some golf. He was at New Mexico State and played golf there for, I think, maybe all 4 years. I really don't know. His handicap's like a plus 3.7, so this guy can play. I've watched him a few times, but he really doesn't play as much because he's been hanging around Bryson DeChambeau a lot, and I think he's trying to do a lot of long drive stuff. Yeah, he has some pretty cool content for speed training and stuff like that. And he's big into working out. So that sums up tier number 3. Tier 4, we're going to start it off with Grant Horvat. Grant is an awesome guy. He's very super nice guy, and he joined Good not too long ago, and he's really stepped out and actually committed to actually doing the good stuff, which is really cool for him. And he recently just passed 100,000 subscribers. He's having a fun time and great swing. Honestly, he probably has one of the best swings. So smooth, nice little buttery little draw. I mean, dude, it's nice. The short game, his little putts, he lips out more than anybody I've ever seen. Just watch his videos, it's crazy. Like, I don't know if it's a mental block at this point, but next we have Kyle Bergshire. Now this man can hit the ball to the freaking moon. He hits it so freaking long. He could outdrive me with a 9-iron. But I've watched a few of his videos, and he was honest. I think he was part of Good at one point until he left because he was doing long drive stuff. His short game needed a lot of work. He had a lot of potential, but his short game needed a lot of work. This is why he's in tier 4. Kyle has 168,000 subscribers. And also in tier 4, Matt Scharf. Most famously known for making a hole-in-one on a par 4. He'll make you know that. I like Matt. He is definitely going to tell you what's on his mind. Actually, a really good golfer, and he grew up with Garrett. That's how he kind of came along with Good. I don't know if he really likes playing a lot of golf now, and he has 211,000 subscribers. Then we have tier 5. This is the last one. I'm going to start it off, Rick Shields. I mean, I remember watching Rick Shields do club reviews when I was back 10 years old. He's been on YouTube for an absolute minute, and he has 2 million subscribers. His golf game, I really haven't watched Rick a lot, but I know he's doing pretty good if he shoots under 75. But I like Rick, cool guy, cool channel, and he has some big A-listers that come on his channel, like Tommy Fleetwood I saw one time, which is crazy. Then we have Bubby. He comes from a baseball background, and he's great at, I would say, ball striking better. Short game, this is where it really punishes him. I was watching the Dubai one, and his short game was a little iffy, but really down to earth, always wearing shorts and a backwards hat. It just cracks me up because he's not going to change, and I like that about him. Has 100,000 subscribers too, but that's awesome for him. Then we have Steven.
Deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet.
Steven is the everyday golfer. I don't think he really cares about how good he is. I think he wants to get better, but you know how much time like it actually takes to get into like that next level is a crazy amount. He's funny. I like Steven. He's very down to earth, and he loves a nice little club toss, that's for sure. He loves tossing that club. So yeah, that's the 5 tiers I have. If I left anybody out, please comment. Pretty interesting. You guys can give your takes on what you guys think also. So that's gonna do today's video, and I'll see you in the next video. Lego.